Hi peeps, Kara Sophia here, and tonight we are playing DDEX1-14 Escape from Phlan, if I can wrangle my players here. Are you guys ready? Aside from Vulcaning his last spell.
I think Bob did get his spell.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, we are going to start with our story for tonight. The maimed Virulence, a great green dragon, actually named Forganderax, brood of Claglimiat. I cannot pronounce that one. I'm doing good to have Forganderax down. Anyways, turned one leaf-fall day into a terrifying nightmare for the residents of the ever-troubled town of Phlan. Arriving without notice, except to those in the cult of dragon who had brought him there, his noxious breath and terrible claws rained death upon the town. Crushing most opposition within hours of his destructive arrival, he laid claim to the Cinnabar throne, and with the help of the cult, subjugated those that remained, including a portion of the Black Fists, the enforcers and town guard. The factions may not agree on much, but they do agree that Forganderax's crushing Phlan and the crumbling resistance are reasons for concern. Such a constant campaign of oppression was previously unknown to its residents, as war-torn as they might be. Even under the control of the nefarious Zentarim of old, the city has never been so bereft of hope. A few spies had kept some information trickling out of the city, and adventurers have been able to move about some of the outer districts, though no one was under any illusion that these would last. The welcomers formerly from Phlan had set up at Grimshackle Jail, and had become the contact point for the 5 factions. 3 of you have just returned there from a prior mission, and the others have been asked here by your various contacts to come and help. Although dire news awaits you. Another nightmare has manifested. Phlan is completely engulfed within a magic thicket of brambles and briars. Witnesses tell of the screams of those caught as the thicket formed, torn apart by the thorns, and their blood drawn into and absorbed by the mass. Attacks on the thicket have triggered various defenses, which so far have proved impenetrable. A teleportation circle appears to be working, however, no one has returned through it from Phlan. 3 people believed to still be within Phlan are absolutely essential to the resistance against the dragon. The representatives from all 5 factions at Grimshackle Jail agree that these 3 must be rescued, if at all possible. And the 3 are Madame Fiona, the proprietor of Madame Fiona's Tea Kettle, who has been a leader in smuggling people out of Phlan up to the before the Briars took over. The Lord Sage, who is probably the most knowledgeable person in Phlan, or anywhere in the Moonsea area for that matter. And Jessel Greycastle, the former Blackfist captain who has been leading the fighting of the resistance. So these 3 are the ones we need to go in and find. Now, mind you, you're told that we don't know how you're going to get back out of Phlan, but we think this teleportation circle will take you in.
You think?
Well, it was a teleportation circle into Phlan, and we've sent a couple of people in and they have disappeared, and we believe they went to Phlan, but they have not returned.
So that means you should probably teleport them there and have no clue how to get back.
Shadow, you're breaking up a bunch there.
He's right. And how can we teleport in if we don't have a way out?
Well, you've been known as mighty adventurers, and we're confident you can find a way out.
I just came back from a weird plane of existence with Urban Gloonisk over it. I would like to think we will have a backup plan and for at least getting out before we go in.
Well, there's this. These defenses are keeping people from getting out. Perhaps there's some kind of underground way out of the sewers, just like last time.
Also, who are you? Don't recognize how any of you, I think.
That's a good point. Let's go ahead and do some character introductions. You're gathered here in one of the rooms at the Grimshackle jail. You're not locked in.
My name is Father Asterius, priest of Bahamut, Knight of Holy Judgment. I've just returned from a quick jaunt to Waterdeep. And I've met my friend here, Glitterhoof. Glitterhoof is a very fey-looking horse, and seems pretty intelligent, and is following along.
How did you get him up the stairs?
We have our ways. But, I've been requested here as dragons are somewhat my thing.
Bryggen?
Bryggen is a bugbear wielding a halberd and wearing wearing full plate. Doesn't really speak much. He's here to help best that he can.
Tina. Trying to find out how to zoom these.
Tina is a soldier with levels of ranger and wizard. She
Pressing the
has
Z.
learned her craft from the Temple of
There we go.
and also just done and some
Finally figured.
Barovia handiwork art jobs for a personal friend of hers.
Just a heads up, Mike. Roll20 connections interrupted. It might be going around.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, joyful.
Thanks for the head up. Anyway, hey, she's basically stern looking, and she seeks to make sure that everyone gets out safe, but also she's not going to just turn down a job because obviously people are involved and they need help.
Lyra is a young red-headed woman with a green cloak and weapons all on her person. And as she looks out all over, she says, "I was here when all of this started, when that dragon came in and destroyed most of the city. I think it's about time we do something about it. And if we're going in, perhaps this
She's
would be a
been
better
champing
time
at the
than
bit
any.
for weeks.
As for getting out, well, it'd be way easier if there were no dragon left in Phlan."
Valt's gonna look over at Lyra. Lyra, you always want to kill the dragon. You see you see a middle-aged half-elf in front of you, stark red hair, green cloak, got fancy bracers on. True ranger. He looks like a true ranger. Nothing really special. Looks like he mixed with anything. It looks like he knows his craft, and he knows his craft well.
Okay. I don't take Corin off because his player didn't arrive, so. Okay, so what do you want to know, talk about, do, or whatever before we stuff you into this portal?
Well, our deathless would be nice. Nice.
What would be
Now,
nice?
the enchanters. We know where the people we're taking out are, or should we have to find them on our own?
That is a good question. We aren't sure where, well, Madame Fiona is probably at her tavern. Last we knew, Well, we don't know where the other two are. Here are some places where it most recently had contacts within Phlan. The letters at the beginning are the map locations when we take you to the map.
It's blank.
No, you gotta highlight it. It's just
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
fuzz. Oh, because I have a dark theme, and you guys must be on light theme. I'm sorry.
no,
So-
it's fine. We can just highlight it. So, Deep Hulu Plaza, Madame Fiona's Tea Kettle, Cracked Crown Tavern. All right.
Let's see if everybody can see blue. Ah,
Yeah.
no, that's worse. Sorry.
Yeah, that's way worse.
I just threw it in
Yeah.
the chat. We're good.
Let's just keep it to chat. And
Okay, there we go. Sort of. Ah, yes, put it in chat. So these are contacts that we had that were helping to smuggle people out. We don't know the status of any of them since these thorns have gone up. Hey, Space.
Thorns, no problem.
All right. So when we get in, we don't know where we're going to be. All right then. I think I'm all ready to go. Is there any kind of supplies anybody would need before hopping in? I think I'm pretty good.
I've also Voxel stocked up as you see him start walking toward the circle.
hmm,
I got enough stuff on me. I'll just start walking towards the portal.
let's see. What are they offering?
The usual gratitude and a little bit of gold. And you get to keep any magic items you find.
I mean, do they not have any potions that they want to sell us? Or is that not true?
Oh, if you wish to buy some potions, yes, I think we can scrounge up a few down in the basement. How many do you want?
Alright. 2 potions of healing, please, if you would.
Oh yeah, we can scrape that up for you. Hang on just a second, and I gesture for someone to go run get it, and then come back in a few minutes, and hand you the potions.
And now I have 2 potions of healing.
Usual prices,
Yeah,
50 gold
I
each.
give.
Although if you wanted to wait and try and buy them in Phlan, I'm sure with everything cut off, I'm sure anything would be like 5 times as much there.
I don't think window shopping is really going to be our priority in there.
As much as window shopping or the Fame hanger discount would probably be nice there. I don't think that's here, there, or needed.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Hmm. That's never mind. I will ask you after this. Anyway, Tina starts walking towards the circles.
Okay, so as you gather in the circle and the command word is said, and light flashes, and as the light and disorientation of the teleportation clears, you find yourself standing in a dark room with no windows and only one door. The fading light from the activated teleportation circle on the floor is muted by a heavy layer of dust and cobwebs. The room seems otherwise empty.
Alright, what do I see with my dark vision?
An empty room and some dust and cobwebs.
Like, do I see the door?
Yes, you do see the door.
I will try to open the door.
So tell me who's got what light?
No light.
I can cast dark vision on anybody who does not have it, and I have dark vision myself.
Oh god. It also means you can't see Tina.
60-foot dark vision.
Dark vision also.
So we only have one who doesn't have dark vision. I'm going to go ahead and cast dark vision on that person.
Awesome. I
Okay.
now have dark vision.
Should I just put the invisible bar on Tina because Gloomstalkers are just fun when everyone has dark.
Yep.
All right. So you open the door, and it opens into what looks like a storage room or a cellar, possibly next door to it. There are all shapes and sizes of boxes and crates in here, and you can smell dust and cold burnt timbers. And some of the boxes show some small signs of blackening. There is a staircase leading upward on the opposite side of the room. If you close the door, you notice that it closes very tightly, and that it is essentially hidden. And you don't see easy signs of it when the door that you just came through is closed.
All right, moving up the stairs, quiet as can be.
And coming up the stairs, it leads into the darkness of a burnt down house on an empty alleyway. As you exit the cellar into the street, you notice several things. Those of you who are quite familiar with Phlan realize that you are down about here.
No,
Starting to get-
we're not that far from Nats.
It is
uh,
dark. In the distance, you can see an amber glow of a street lamp, but even that seems muted with a light fog blanketing the town. It seems warm for this time of night, and it smells of fetid lawn clippings. And everything, all the sounds seem so muted. It's so quiet that you can practically hear the silence like a buzzing in your ears, and you can hear the sound of your own heartbeats.
It's never this quiet around here before, not even. All right, what's the first place you want to check out? We're downtown by one of the docks.
No, we have word that they have contacts at K, which is the Laughing Goblin, down further south of us. Well, east of us. Yeah, east of us. Or we can go directly north a couple of streets and hit Nats, the inn over there. There's some info, if I remember correctly, over there.
Which one was that?
I and K, Indian Kilo, I think, are the two closest to us that we have
Eyes.
on that list.
Yeah, Eyes here. K is GH. Oh, K's over. Well, K's the Laughing Goblin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been here, so I default to those who do know.
Yep. Fiona's is about over here on Podol Plaza.
All right, we're so close. We should probably go to see at this Nat's place and see if there's anything we found there. If not, then perhaps Fiona's first stopping.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay, so you are heading towards I. As you move out into the street, you hear a cry for help ring out in the distance. It's faint, but nearly deafening due to the near-complete absence of ambient noise. You see bobbing torch lights appearing at the far end of the street, rapidly moving away, with the sounds of alarm echoing down the empty street behind them.
I cast mage armor.
I'm already in stealth. I'm going to go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace for all of our sneakies.
Yeah, let's check this out to see if there's anything going on that we can help with.
All right. I assume you're not wearing
No,
non-stealth armor.
he's wearing. Nah, he's good with armor.
41.
Yeah, I got a 34, we got a 30, and a 41.
Okay, so
37.
as you follow the lights down to the end of the street, you notice it comes up to a building enshrouded in the thicket. And as you come somewhat nearer, you hear you hear, where is it? Oh, yes, here it is. You hear what sounds like a child trapped within.
I'm going to go in and get him out with Landstride's ability. I take no damage from magical plants that hurt.
Yeah, Asterius is gonna, try and go in as well.
Whoa.
Okay, so you're hearing
Yeah,
it
it's going
over
to-
here.
All right. Well, I'm in stealth, and I take from Landstride. I take no damage from the plants. I'm just gonna call them plants. From them. So I'm gonna go in and rescue the child.
And as you come up, you see that some of the vines there are charred, and it's sort of a smell of ozone, like some sort of electrical attack had been there.
Does that familiar?
And part of it seems to come out and attack you. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Seems about right.
Okay, let's see. Bryggen, what was your roll?
Give me one moment. I'm getting there.
Bryggen rolled well.
Oh, I got 3.
Okay, that will put you first, Bryggen. You are about 20 feet away from this large mass of vegetation.
I'm just gonna move up 5 feet and just swing at it twice.
You're 20 feet away. How long's your? Okay.
Okay, we'll move up within
with-
5 feet, I assume.
No, I just need to move up 5 feet because of pull. Because of the pull on that I have is 10 feet, and then Bugbear Reach gives me another 5.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
I have a barbarian who needs that.
Let's add in Great Weapon.
That will hit.
And then there's the second attack.
No, it missed.
That will also hit.
No, it missed.
Plus 15.
Okay, so that is a total of 38. Excellent.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that'll be turn.
Lyra.
All right, seeing this thing writhing in front of him, Lyra is going to step up and take 2 slashes with her short sword.
Those will both
Hit.
hit.
All right, one of those will get the sneak attack. And then she is going to offhand pull out her silvered sword and take a 3rd slash. All right, 26.
26
for
will hit.
another 10. All right, well, you got this. And she is going to
Give me a
swashbuckler,
moment.
take a step back to probably to here and keep an eye out to see if there's anything else moving around.
Okay. Someone else was starting to say something?
I think someone had to step away for a second.
Okay. Tina.
All right. She takes out a basically looks like a glowing stick that turns it that stands and turns into a longbow, and she aims. Thanks. Also, keep in mind she does get extra shot from Dread Ambusher. So here's the first shot. Gonna miss. And here's the second. Does 13 hit?
13 misses.
Alright. I guess I have the crappy rolls today. Okay. Anyway, Tina is going to take a few steps back and going to keep watch out for anything else that's going to try to attack us.
Bulk.
Quick question: how did he know I was there? Did I make it into the rathering mess?
You're not
Because
in.
I
You
had
happened to be adjacent when it emerged.
well, I had a stealth roll of a 34, so that's why I'm trying to figure out how he saw me.
He hasn't seen you.
Okay. I just needed to make sure for sneak attack purposes. Oh no, I don't have that on this character. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore that. Bonus action Hunter's Mark. And I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3.
Okay, the second and third will hit for a total of 16.
And that's my turn.
Okay, now it knows you're there. And it is going to attack you.
AC is 18.
Okay. Oh, fuss. No, it does say public. Okay, so AC is 18, so that one misses. And that one will hit. You need to give me let's see, if both attacks hit. Only one attack hit. Okay.
Oh,
Do I
I
need
hate wordings like that.
So I don't need to make a roll?
You do not need to make a roll other than your concentration save.
Alright.
Okay, Father Asterius.
Ah. Steris is going to walk up, draw his greatsword, and complain that if roll 20 keeps reducing my macro damage to 1 instead of the 2d6 it should be.
I hate it when Roll20 does that.
Miss.
That is
Hit.
indeed a miss. That's indeed a hit.
We'll bring it down with 11. And then no one looks that wounded, so that'll be him.
Okay. And so this flies up and reaches out to touch Father Asterius.
That'll hit.
That is some wispy business.
It is. And this one will fly up and it will try to touch Tina.
AC 17.
Okay, and it misses. And then this one flies up to touch Lyra. And will miss. Yeah. Which brings us to Bryggen. So you are 15 feet away from the mass of stuff that is currently engaged by Vulk and Father Asterius. You are 10 feet away from a little light wisp thing that's attacking Father Asterius. You are in kind of off to the side. You are 5, 10, 15 feet from the little wispy thing that's attacking Tina, and you are 10, 20 feet away from the wispy thing that's attacking Lyra.
So I'm thinking that big mound thing.
Okay. Helps if I get on the right layer. And 18 will hit. And a 20 will hit. Okay, for 36 damage. And it crumbles into a pile of leaves.
Cool. I'm gonna say hi to that wispy thing that's 10 feet away from me from Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Since I killed something.
Let's see here.
18 to hit it.
Hang on, I'm trying to find its AC. There's no AC on this thing. Yeah, there's no AC on this thing. Okay, that's gonna actually wipe it out. That little wispy thing disappears.
And then I will move.
AC 19.
Thank you. Where did you find that?
D&D Beyond.
Oh, then I actually missed.
Oh,
I only had an 18.
it's back.
I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay, I've updated it so that I can now. It will tell me that it has an AC of 19. Okay, and another little wispy thing appears and flies up to touch you.
Before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
I do have Sentinel, so I will try to hit it before it even gets towards me.
Is the Great Weapon Master attack a bonus action?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have Polearm Master, and Great Weapon Master and Sentinel.
Yep.
Jesus.
What?
Okay, so tell me exactly how Sentinel works again.
If it comes within his reach, he can smack at it.
Okay, it's
Which
within
is
your
a
reach.
10-foot reach.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot reach, so but it's clearly flying up to you. The little
Does
light.
it also stop it?
Sentinel.
Yes.
Yes.
19 to hit.
And that hits. Okay, and so that stops it there?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to stay stopped there then. Lyra.
All right. Seeing this thing fly up towards her, she's seen these things working together before, so this is no surprise to her. She's gonna focus on this one in front of her for the first strike.
That's a hit.
19, and this one will get the sneak for a lot.
And it pops out of
All right.
existence.
All right. First slash, second slash will be against this one next to Tina.
Real quick, where does the sneak come from? You don't have advantage. And you
Swashbuckler, and
oh,
15 will
swashbuckler.
miss.
Okay.
So then she'll give it an offhand silvered short sword, which will hit for 8 non-magical piercing. Alright, then she'll take a step away, keeping your eyes up, see if any more of these are going to fly at her.
Okay. That brings us to Tina.
Well, I'm going to just... I'm going to move away. I don't care if it hits me or not. It's just the beginning.
It misses.
Fine.
Alright, well, I'm going to try to hit.
Which one are you targeting?
The one that tried to hit me.
Okay.
This one. 8 magical piercing.
That takes it. No, poor little thing's looking ragged.
Anyway. And, yeah. I will probably just get a bit closer to the paladin, and that'll be my turn.
Falk. Oh, that's true. Bryggen,
Alright.
you are right outside of Father Asterius's aura.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. This one.
Yeah, I'll get it there as soon as Roll20 lets me. Ah,
Not a problem.
let's see.
Does the first one? Does the first one kill it?
No, but the two of them combined do.
Okay. That's my turn.
Oh, that thing's dead. Father Asterius.
Very very odd, these things, are they not? And Father will swing at the first one, this one.
Okay. And miss.
Nope.
This character! This character!
Father Asterius just seems half-hearted about this.
He's
Yeah,
too
he
busy.
does.
He's too busy, like, trying to figure out what they are instead of hitting them.
They're cute little wispy light things.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
the person with 5 feet goes next, so.
Dan knows what they are.
Anything else, Father Asterius?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, so it's good. The one right to below to the right to you is going to reach out and attempt to touch you. Oops. It didn't need to go twice. So just the first one, which is probably a miss.
Yeah, both of them are missed.
Okay, Bryggen. Both, let's see, one of the little light things is within 10 feet of you. The other one's within 15 feet of you, and both of them are sort of flanking Father Asterius. You are now within Asterius's paladin aura.
Which one was worse off?
The one kind of to Asterius's right, the one that's 15 feet from you.
I'll go after that one first.
Okay. And that will miss.
Let's try that again.
Careful, you might hit Asterius instead.
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. And the other little light reaches out to touch Asterius.
Is that 16? Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, so you take lightning. Lyra.
As Lyra runs up, she says, "They're wisps. I've seen these things work with the mounds before." And first strike with the short sword. 25 to hit. No sneak. 11 magical piercing. They like to work together. They were in the swamp before. Second strike. This one will get the sneak. for 20. But luckily, they're not that hard to deal with once you know where to hit them.
And it
Well,
falls quiet.
All right. Tia will look for the kid again. Is he or
And
she?
how close do you get to the I'll say this border here is the thicket around the building.
Well, Tia is just seeing if she can find the kid again, and from where she is right now.
Give me a perception check. You neither see nor hear anything.
Falcon, now that the wall's not attacking you, do you think you could do that thing where you were trying to get in between the thorns?
Yeah, landslide is an automatic ability. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Do you need a roll for me to isolate where the kid is?
Give me the text. Okay. So you use this and then step in?
Yes. First, before I step in, I'm gonna be looking for him. So perception, investigation. What do you need?
Perception. You don't see anything?
Do you see anything there, Volk?
I don't see anything, but I can go in.
And you take a point of piercing damage.
Ooh, it's magical. All right, listen for.
And give me a dex save. Lyra, you do neither see nor hear anything.
Oh.
Falk, you are
you
able
sure
to. Falk, you're able to disentangle yourself and extricate yourself.
Okay.
Is it possible that mound thing was making the noise? Maybe this was just some kind of like honey trap or something.
It's possible. It's possible.
Because I don't hear
Yeah.
anything in there.
I believe we should still attempt to find out. I mean, if it was not a trap,
if Val couldn't get past, he's practically built for this, and he couldn't even get through without getting nipped.
So what are you attempting to do, Asterius?
Steris can't really do much. If
All right, Lyra's going to just call out in a like a calm, soft voice, saying, "All right, if you're in there, whatever mound thing was out here is no longer here. Can you yell out to us to see, make sure that you're all right?"
Give me a nature check, Lyra.
It's not her strong suit. At a 13.
You have a vague recollection that the wisps will mimic things. And nothing replies to your calling out.
Last, yeah, there is an old story about these things luring people into bogs, mimicking voices and sounds and stuff. It was probably just one of the wisps.
Valk's gonna drop concentration on Pass Without Trace.
All right. Do we still want to check out that one Nat's place and then head over by Fiona's?
Absolutely.
Or Fiona's?
Yeah, why not?
Sorry. Okay. So, as you come up to Natweiler's Bell, which is a tavern, let's see. The temple. Are you sure that's I? Oh, yeah, it is I. Okay. The door is unlocked and you can go in. It seems quiet in there. However, you do see a human man sort of sitting at one of the tables there, and he's the only one you see in the entire place.
Hello there. Are you still alive? You're not moving.
Oh, what are you doing out at night? Do you have a death wish?
Partially.
Sometimes.
We're looking for some people in the city. Madame Fiona, the Lord Sage, and Gessel Grey Castle.
And he looks at you kind of suspiciously. What are you looking for them for?
Trying to get out after whatever's keeping people here got into place. We found a way in, and now we're trying to get these people out.
The only ones I know of out and about at night are the Tears of Virulence. The guards. You don't
And the
look like
tears
them.
are? Oh.
Well, they're what's left of the city guard, except they've got green splashes on their uniforms. They're the ones that do the dragon's bidding. I grant you lot don't look like them.
Would you accept a little bit of proof that we're not allied with the dragon?
That would be nice. I mean, although I am
Um,
completely faithful to the dragon, completely compliant, and he holds sort of a hand up and is sort of looking up into the space as if he's being overheard. I have followed every order the dragon has given.
Is there somebody here?
Oh, you never can tell.
Tina's going to give a perception check to look around, see if anyone is listening to us on us.
Okay. And Lyra, you were offering proof? You don't notice anything, Tina.
Lyra steps up and pulls out of her pack 2 bits of material, both
I'll be
one
back.
red, one black. Got both of these, and the last one, the black one, I got from the swamp way from here. There's a dragon there that's no more.
Okay. Okay. Who are you looking for again?
Madame Fiona, Lord Sage, and Gessel Grey Castle.
Oh, you got your work cut out for you. Madame Fiona should be at her place. However, the dragon has given one of his announcements on each of the others. He's according to the dragon's pronouncements, the Lord Sage is at Mantor's library, and our good Blackfist is captured and in the jails at the gate. You're gonna have trouble getting either of those, I think.
All right. Do you know if the Laughing Goblin is still safe?
I don't know, but I have not been about much since these thicket things have taken over.
From memory, where's the library at? It's somewhere in this district, right? Right. All right. Let's go check out the library, and then Madame Bruno's was across the way, I think you said last time.
Yeah.
All right. The big old square. I don't think we went across that if we can help it. So maybe we work our way around and check out the library first. Thank you, Nat.
Anytime. Be careful out there. If you see any patrols, I mean, they're likely to see you. It's so quiet out.
We will be fine, I believe.
Okay, so you're heading out?
Yep. Let's scouting ahead, putting her hood up.
As you get further out to some of the streets, you can tell that there are no stars, there's no moon. The thickets are thick over the top, are blocking out the sky as well. This whole city is completely enshrouded. And as you pass by, occasional buildings are surrounded like that, or are completely covered in thickets like the ones that you had. And you are heading over to the library?
That seems to be the plan.
We're doing it stealthily, so if you need a roll, let me know.
Hmm.
So as you approach the outside of the library, you find that the library is very much completely engulfed in the thicket.
I think we need to find a different way in.
Val, do you think you could do this with this, or is it the same deal?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast detect magic to see if the plants are magical again.
Okay? And they very definitely are.
Unfortunately, these are the same magical walls. It only works with the normal natural stuff.
All right, might need to ask around about ways to get into the library without going to the front door.
From Valk's only done the Phlan stuff. From memory, is there another way to get into the library?
Well, there was a way from the library to the sewers that you went out through.
Oh, that's right, when we were chasing the guy.
Yeah, in
Yes.
Scroll Thief. I think that was Falk's first experience in Phlan.
Yes. So I'm gonna relay to the party. The last time I was here at the library, there was a way. It's through the sewers, but I don't know what that looks like currently.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, let's just hope that it's not been covered up.
I mean, going through the sewers is probably no more dangerous than going over the streets, to be honest. Guess we'll find out. Maybe check Fiona's first, and then we start looking for ways to get underground.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So I'll do Fiona's.
Okay. As you approach Madame Fiona's tea kettle, you see that it also is completely subsumed by the thicket, which has risen up to encapsulate the entire structure. You can see the glow of a large fire reflected on the buildings opposite the establishment, and the acrid smell of smoke fills your nose.
There seems to be a fire.
Is there any kind of sign as to what might have caused the fire? And is it like is it next to or like across from the building where we're trying to get to?
You see it reflected on there as you kind of make your way sort of around Madame Fiona's place. You see a determined halfling woman ladling oil onto the thicket and feeding into the fire.
Excuse me, are you Fiona?
Yeah. Yes, who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, we're the rescue party. We're trying to help you and others out.
A lot of the
Rescue
faction
to
leaders are
where?
over a moment away from here.
There is no way from here. Our routes have been cut off.
That's partially what we're here for. We're sent to. They ask us to gather a few people and find a way to excrete you from the city. What are you doing with the oil and the fire? I don't think it's working.
And as you look, you can especially see that the fire's eating the thicket stuff pretty quickly. However, nice fresh green shoots are growing back just as quickly, and she's making no real progress on it. This is my place. I will not have it. I'm not giving it up to this thicket. It is mine, and I want it back.
Well, you're burning this stuff. Aren't you going to bring down some sort of guard or patrol on top of your head? Especially if the dragons can see us from here.
Well, they're going to do it anyway. They're going to come anyway. And why? I don't even hardly care anymore. And as she's saying that, a large booming voice comes out through the night. And it's sort of although it's large and booming and loud, the tone is kind of calm and smug even. Fire has been expressly forbidden. If you're so eager to burn, however, I'm happy to accommodate you. The Tears of Virulence are coming to deliver an invitation to dinner this evening, and they will accept no refusals.
Ew,
I think he can see the fire.
I mean, it looks pretty big.
What were you saying?
I was being sarcastic. I went, ooh, what's for dinner?
All right, Fiona, I don't think we should stay here. If he's sending people after us now, it's probably best for us to start moving before we start drawing more attention.
And plus, it doesn't look like you're winning this battle against the Thicket right now. And our first and foremost priority is your safety. So let's get going.
Unfortunately, you're a little too late.
Um,
And as soon as I can find where I put these things. Ah, there we go. So, marching up your way, coming around the corner, are some, it looks like, guard soldiers with a green splash on their uniforms. You there!
Us?
All right, we need.
And roll
There's-
initiative.
Ah,
it's like, hey, let's know. Oh,
finally, someone to talk to. No.
Nobody wants to talk to you. Let's see. Bryggen's is 7. Where's Bryggen's token? Okay, so we start off with Lyra.
Lyra is going to see them approaching, is going to sidestep around part of the building and hide herself. 15. And then just peeking about the other side, she is going to. I think it was based on passive, but just poking out, she's going to take a shot.
Yeah, it is based on
towards,
passive, and
one
you're
of the
fine on
lead.
that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, then poking out, she's going to fire towards one of the leader or one of the ones in front.
Okay.
All right, longbow at advantage. 26 for 9. And then follow-up shot normal, which I believe will miss against their AC.
It does miss.
All right, and then pop it back around the corner. It's your turn.
Okay, give me another stealth. Oh, pop
I
back
already
around the
used my
corner.
bonus
You have
action.
cover. Okay, right.
Yeah, just breaking cover.
Yep. Okay, Tina.
all right. Well, I look at Father. Maybe next time we can convince them not to fight. But for now, she will fire her a arrow at this guy. Well, 2 arrows because Dread ambusher.
That will miss.
Oh god. Here we go again.
9.
And I'm sorry, which one are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. It missed. And
Yep.
2 arrows go clattering to the ground.
Father, so you're not doing anything to make me miss my shots, are you? Anyway, I'm going to stand back behind the tank and
He's
and
about.
my
That is
tank.
not a tank.
Hey, don't describe it. Sound like a tank.
Okay, Asterius.
Asterios is going to look disappointed. I will step up to the plate. Both attacks on this guy.
All right.
At the back.
And the first one hits.
Awesome. 13 damage. And bonus action cast Sanctuary on myself.
Ooh, excellent.
And then
What's your DC?
17. Oh, I'll probably change it now, yeah.
All right. And you said ending your turn?
Yep.
So he needs to make a wisdom save.
Ooh.
You said your DC was 17?
I did, yeah.
He can
Should've
attack
saved,
you.
but somehow.
All right. So he comes at you with his longsword.
4 and 8.
Bulk.
All right. Which one was injured?
Lyra shot this one.
Thank you. I don't know.
Oh,
what's
that
going on
one?
with my mic.
Oops. Okay, that's the one that's injured.
All right, I'm going to Hunter's Mark here.
Yeah, continue on. It'll show up as soon as Roll20 lets me. Those will both hit for 16, 19, 28. Okay. That thing is bloodied now. Anything else?
Sorry, that's my turn.
Okay, Bryggen, you are 30. Somebody was measuring it here for you.
If he stands there, he has options to hit both of them.
Okay, so there's a spot 30 feet from you that is within 15 feet of both of the veterans and Father Asterius, and then the knight is on the other side of Father Asterius.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And then, which one was bloody?
One of the veterans is bloodied, and it is 15
You have
feet
range.
from you.
Yeah, so I'll try to hit him.
Do these, if the first one hit, no, the first one misses.
Nope.
Both attacks miss. He gives you an evil grin.
There's nothing I can do about that. And I was 30 foot, so that's all my movement. I'm done.
Oh, drat. Okay, so, Tina.
Yes.
An arrow comes out at, well, no, it's sorry, it's a crossbow bolt, comes out at you.
At
All right.
disadvantage. Nope, never mind.
And never mind.
Oh, I just slowly turn.
And he
I
is
turn away.
up on a roof. He's up on a nearby roof.
Okay. Is
And
he farther than 600 feet?
is he within what?
Is he farther than 600 feet?
No, he's less than 600
No.
feet.
It's like
Okay.
Yeah, he's like 30 feet plus 20 feet up, so he's less than 50 feet. Did you have a reaction you wanted to do?
No, I just asking in preparation of my.
Okay. And Lyra.
Aren't the knights gonna do something? Oh, the shooting at Lyra. Yes, 20 will hit.
This is second thug. Okay.
Yep, he's also up on another rooftop. Oh, botheration. I have the wrong tokens on here. Hang on.
I think that damage calculation might be off. It does have a. Oh, that's its. That's his proficiency. Never mind.
Hang on here. I have to move him in order to add his turn. Where'd they go? Here. One of these is at 7, and one of these is at 6. Okay, now the veterans are going to attack, and one of them steps up to attack Bryggen.
Give me 1 sec.
He's coming at you with a longsword.
He's already within your melee range. I don't think you get the polearm attack.
Okay. He was within 10 feet of me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you moved up to 10 feet within him.
Yeah, you were moved up to within melee
Okay.
range of both of them. Okay. So he rolled a 21 on the first strike,
That just hits.
a 13 on the second strike, which misses, and then his offhand sweeps out with a short sword and has a 19. So the
Nope,
first
so
one,
just the first
the
one.
first one hits for 4 slashing damage.
Ow.
And it is the other one's turn, and the other one is going to strike at Father Asterius.
Do you still have the Sanctuary on?
Yeah, it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah, hang on, I'm getting to the... Ah! And he loses his attack.
He can choose new targets for it.
He
I don't know
doesn't
if he
have.
can move.
He doesn't have any immediate. Oh, he only moved. He didn't move at all, did he? Okay, so he's gonna move his 10 feet. Asterion, you get an op attack, and then he's going to try to attack Bryggen.
I don't think he does op attacks.
Uh,
Until he does.
Wrong.
Okay, he does op attacks, and he falls unconscious.
Okay.
Since Asterius earlier specified non-lethal. Lyra.
All right. Seeing that we have friends on high, Lyra is going to move around the sides of the building, trying to break sight for a moment, and then popping back out. She's going to fire towards the one that was shooting at her before.
Go for it.
All right. 23
That will
to
hit.
hit for 18.
Is this guy supposed to be back over here?
He is on my screen.
Okay, so I'm
And
lagged
then
out. All right.
follow-up attack.
I did have to move him, but I thought I moved him back.
Straight roll for 12.
That will hit.
All right, thugs. No sneak on that one, but 11 piercing.
Okay. He's pretty
Right,
damaged.
those are her 2 attacks, and then she will go down on one knee, ready to roll, effectively going prone, in case I think he tries shooting at her again.
Okay. Tina.
So that guy is still over there because it sounds like he's in a place where he shouldn't.
He's up on a roof. He's not in the thicket.
Okay. Well, she's going to draw her bow as well as cast a spell. Except for ignore the damage as
Mhm.
for now. Oh, it gives me advantage on one attack roll, and since I only have one, it's going to be impact.
Mhm.
Also, I have learned that this spell kind of just works like any other ranger spell, whereas where it says it has a it has a duration, it's just meant that if you're not using it, it lasts that long.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
That is a hit.
All right. Let's see. Hey, right. Whichever force one you took, because I forgot to take off that one off the macro. But 19 magical piercing plus whichever force damage you want to take. I'll leave that to you.
Okay. Anything else, Tina?
I'm going to also go prone, as well as move back before I go prone. And that will.
Okay. Brings us to Father Asterius.
Oh god, yeah. Asterius is just gonna go for the guy in front of him, breaking
Which
sanctuary.
one? The knight?
I think you
Oh,
already
yeah, because the
considered.
other one's unconscious. Right. Yes, that is a hit.
And how low is he looking? I might throw in a smite. Nah.
Parry won't help.
Shield of
Okay, so let's see. That was actually he parries the second one, so just the first one does damage. So he takes 9 damage. He's still looking pretty hardy.
Yeah, then I'll just, Shield of Faith and in my turn.
Okay. Poke.
All right, between the two archers on the roof, which one looks more injured?
Little hard to tell from your vantage point, but possibly this one.
All right,
The one to the
I'm
left.
going to. All right, I'm gonna fire an arrow at him. Ignore the hunter's mark. I haven't moved it.
Yeah, I know. He's down.
Okay, so I'm gonna move bonus action hunter's mark to the other one.
Can you move it if he's only unconscious and not dead?
I can move it whenever I want, I think. Let me double check.
As long as the creature's at 0 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, it's if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can move it.
Okay, so it's moved.
Ooh, nat 1.
That's a miss. And
And
your arrow clatters against the side of the building.
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, and the knight takes his swings at Father Asterius. No, he doesn't.
You don't need to make the roll. I've attacked. I've broken my own sanctuary, so you can.
Didn't you reapply Sanctuary after that?
No, I cast Shield of Faith.
Yes, you did. Okay.
Nope.
No, definitely not. All right, so he's not very good at it. Bryggen, you have a veteran right in your face who you've been trading blows with. There's an unconscious one 15 feet from you, and let's see, 5, 10, 15. And Father Asterius is battling against a knight 15 feet from you. So there's one immediately on you, and a knight 15 feet, and an unconscious veteran 15 feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing at the one that's in my face.
That will hit.
And then second attack.
That will also hit.
There's the first one out. You know what? I have a bunch of these.
You doing what?
I'm throwing in one of my CRE dice. I'm just trying to decide which one.
Okay.
Let's do the pushing one.
Okay, so a total of 21 damage, and what's the effect?
He needs to give me a strength saving throw, if I can remember correctly, or he gets pushed back 10 feet.
He makes the throw. I assume your DC is not 20.
No.
Okay, so he does not get pushed back.
Okay. I'm still gonna move like 5-10 feet closer to Father, so I'm within 10 feet of him.
Okay, so you are right next to him. I've just moved you now. So you're kind of around the side of the veteran you've been attacking, and you are now adjacent to Father Asterius.
Okay, that works.
And the knight is on the other side of Father Asterius from you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to have another crossbow bolt at... Well, Volk's the one standing up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Miss.
it misses, and the arrow tinks to the ground.
It misses and accidentally lands on Lyra.
Nah, just go over her head. There's a
No.
building between us.
Tina, because she is right there, actually in front of you.
Oh, yeah, but he's right between the two of them. Okay, so the veteran is attacking back at you, Bryggen. He's swinging with his longsword. 12's going to miss. 21 will likely... Oh, yeah, 21 just hits for 5 slashing. And then he's going to stab at you with his offhand short sword. And will miss. So 5 slashing.
Okay.
And the other veteran is unconscious. Lyra!
Tina, you got Sniper Miggy over there?
I gotta just help the others.
Alright, Lyra is going to rise from her kneeling position and is going to sprint forward using her bonus action to dash to get right up behind this guy.
Okay.
She comes in with 2 short sword attacks from behind, 23 and a
Perfect.
24. Alright, on the first one, she is going to apply her sneak. And then on the second one, she is going to do a superiority die attack, and she is going to do a menacing attack. So DC 17 Wisdom save, or they are frightened of her.
And give me the
and here's
damage.
the damage for the second one. A further 14.
And it is wisdom. Hey, leave those alone. He's frightened.
Where did this thing come from that's stabbing me? Alright, that's her turn.
Okay, Tina.
Well, she picked her up herself off the ground. And proceeds to move to about here and get a shot at Probably not gonna hit, but whatever. If she has her attention, that's all she cares for.
I think 12 does hit.
Who are you shooting at again? No, 12 does not
Sniper.
hit.
Anyway. Okay, she will be facing a hand free and be her turn. And her turn.
Father Asterius.
2 in the one in front of him. Don't think either hits.
Nope, neither hits. Valk.
All right, first target, and I'll separate him just in case.
He's
Still
still
alive?
poking his head up. Yes, he's still alive.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
That's kind of overkill. I mean, you just sliced him all up there with a single arrow. He's
And
got
I'm gonna
pieces on
bonus
that roof.
action move Hunter's Mark to him, and that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, that wouldn't have helped. All right, so he's going to swing his greatsword at Father Asterius.
He will swing his
hold on one
sword. He will swing his sword at that dragon born.
I was gonna say, hold on one sec. His sentinel.
Remind me of the details.
He makes an attack against not me. I mean, not Bryggen. And Bryggen gets to attack.
Sentinel is the tank feet.
And that will hit.
Yeah,
Cool.
it specifies ally within 5 feet. Doesn't say. Well,
Yep, and he can reach him too. So, give me some damage.
Yep. I don't need to throw in their dice. Still at 10 points of damage.
Yeah, he's looking pretty bloodied. All right, so what happens on the second attack? His second attack.
Nothing, because
Oh.
I only have one
Okay.
attack off.
And he missed.
9.
Which brings it to you, Bryggen. So, immediately to your left is a very frightened veteran. Lower corner from you is Father Asterius, and right on the other side of him is the knight that you just parried.
Let's continue on that knight now.
That is a miss.
Let's try that again.
That one's a hit. How badly do you cleave into him?
Only that badly.
He's looking pretty sad. You cleaved right into his collarbone. Anything
And
else?
that'll be turn. Nope.
All right, so this veteran
Hello
is
there.
going to disengage, I think. Actually, let me double check.
Well, you don't have to worry about Sentinel. Reactions are.
No, I just went.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
his
Nope,
thing's
he's
back.
forgot.
going to disengage and run. 10, 20,
Don't-
Yeah, I believe
30,
Sentinel
40,
still works on
50,
disengage.
60.
Yep.
He's off down the
Yep.
street. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
knight looks
Disengage.
mad.
Take a shot.
He
See if it hits.
disengaged.
So
No, he
Disengage.
didn't.
Sentinel doesn't matter. Sentinel
Ah,
does
all right,
not
that's a
care
hit.
for disengage.
The only way to get past it is if you have an ability like Swashbuckler, where there is just no opportunity attack.
Okay.
All right.
And he stayed right there, right
I
near
think
us.
he did.
Yeah, so there's a dead body next to you.
All right. Sliding up from the shadows, thinking behind him, Lyra is going to whirl like a dervish, and you're going to attack him 3 times in rapid succession. First attack. All right, 13 will miss, but
Hits.
a natural 20 will hit, and on this one, we'll get the sneak attack for 15.
And he goes down below your blow.
5.
Is that non-lethal at least?
Please.
No, it's not.
These
So there's
people
one.
signed up to fight with a dragon. She has no sympathy for these curs.
So there is one unconscious and some dead bodies.
No, there's not. I killed the
He's-
unconscious
he's-
one.
he's
There's a bunch of
prone.
dead bodies.
All right.
Shit.
Sorry, Father, you joined the wrong group of adventurers.
Well, Valk does that occasionally.
Okay, so
Alright.
we're gonna take a 5-minute break here. So yeah, you can do curing wounds, get your eyes off the screen, refill cups, bile, all that sort of stuff, and we shall be right back.
Cup of tea!
Okay, well, we're almost all back here. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm,
so you're standing at next to Madame Fiona's place that is covered up in brambles, and Madame Fiona is still there, has looked over nervously as the Tears of Virulence attacked you guys, tried to take you into custody, and she's been attempting to burn the thickets around her place very unsuccessfully.
All right, Fiona. And Lyra's going to move over and kneel next to her. Right, please, we need to move from here before more of these people show up. We have 2 other people we need to find. Your house will still be here. I promise you, we're going to do something with the dragon very soon. You'll be able to come back here, but you can't come back if you're dead.
And she looks at Lyra, and tears are filling her eyes, and her shoulders slump. All right.
I know it's really hard to leave your home. I had to do that for myself, but it'll be all right. I promise you.
You're right, and we should get out of the plaza here. So where are you on your way to?
Well, I believe one person said that they thought that Gressel Grey Castle was taken into custody by the dragon people, so she's probably out of our way for now. But the library is all covered in more of these brambles. Valk, you said you thought you possibly could find a way in through the sewers.
Let's talk out of the street. And she sort of tugs at Lyra's arm, and she starts heading across the plaza and heads over to the Cracked Crown.
All right.
So do you all follow?
Yeah.
We're trying to protect her.
And Valk's gonna do it stealthily. That way, if we do get jumped again.
Aha.
Super stealth. Nice.
Folk! Be still
That's
my
bad.
heart! You stumbled and tossed a rock! Oh.
Anyway,
Don't look at that. Don't. That's just payback.
anyway,
And as you're nearing to the Cracked Crown, you do hear behind you another patrol coming up. They haven't seen you yet, but you can hear them in the quiet of the night.
That's a little bit better.
As you guys hustle into the Cracked Crown. Let's see. So in the Cracked Crown, there's a female gnome in there who, as you come in, starts to look up in alarm at you, but then she sees Fiona with you, and she sort of relaxes and gives a concerned look over to Fiona.
We're getting people out. Fiona's on the list. Do you know how to get into the library?
aren't you going to the sewers?
And she sort of stands up and is looking at you, and you're going to why are you going to the library? What are you doing out at this hour of night? Fiona, are you okay? Oh, well, my place has been taken by the brambles. It's completely surrounded it like some of the others, and the gnome is going, I'm so sorry, Fiona. And Ellie, these people, what did you guys say you were doing?
We were hired by some people representing the factions to get some individuals out of the city before things get worse. They teleported us in, and we had to figure out a way out. But the first part is getting the 3 people they asked us to get. Madame Fiona here, the Lord Sage, whom we believe to be in the library, and then Gessel Greycastle, who we think has been captured.
Yeah, that's been the word, is that she's imprisoned at Steana Gate. Let's see. Well, and Ellie is talking with Fiona. She says, we haven't explored all of the tunnels that we use. I'm pretty sure. I mean, one of the ones from here is going to head pretty much straight west, and I think it probably goes as far as the library. Do you think? And Fiona kind of studiously looks down and says, Well, it probably does. And she turns to you. Some of us have sort of we've got sort of a network where we've been trying to quietly get people out of the city, and we have there are some series of tunnels from a really old sewer. It's very small and hard to get through, but we've followed the paths that sort of connect up our shops. And the gnome speaks up and she says, and I made these little cart things. I mean, it's really small. I can get through it pretty easily. And let's see, we've got human, a dragonborn, a bugbear. Yeah, no, but you lot, I could get there, but you lot are gonna need some help. But I made these cart things, and that you can use to sort of scoot along in them, because it's only the pipes are only like 3 feet in diameter, so it's very narrow, but you can go through them. We can give you directions to where we think the juncture is that would go off to the library. We haven't been there, but you can try it. You should be able to find it there. Unfortunately, the ways we knew that got us out of the city, those are blocked off. We are no longer able to get people out of the city.
All right. So how many of us do you think could fit inside of these tunnels? I'm pretty small.
Well, if you go single file, all of you can go, I think. She's looking a little at the bugbear. How large is Bryggen?
I forget what the height is for bugbears. I think he's probably like at least a good 6-7 feet tall with wearing full plates.
It's going to be more around. And Asterius, how big are you around? Can you fit through a 3-foot diameter pipe? If you're riding on a cart?
You're muted.
Don, you're still muted. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry, what was the question?
So, do you think that you can fit through a 3-foot diameter pipe if you're on a little cart to make it easier to go?
It'd be a squeeze for Asterius, but he wouldn't mind.
Okay, so Ellie gets up and she takes you back to a utility closet that's marked staff only. And she kind of clears a rug and some of the cleaning stuff out of the way, and there's a trapdoor there, which she opens and brings and leads you down underneath. And there's...
Before they go down, Asterius looks at Glitterhoof. Glitterhoof. Stay. Defend. And then he goes down.
Okay. So there's kind of a little there, and there's a bunch of these little. There's sort of these wooden carts. They're slightly curved, and Ellie sort of demonstrates that if you lie down on it, you can scoot yourself along, and she sort of points the way into the first tunnel there, and it's very narrow, but you can get through single file on these little carts.
Falk, are sewers your favorite train?
As you look here, the sewer is, the pipe that you see there, it is quite... my husband's saying don't do it, it's a trap. Let's see.
I remember this one from when I ran through this with Flynn. Oh, this part.
Yeah, I remember this part. I remember this part.
This is the part that I don't like about this adventure.
Let's do it.
Come on, this is fun. I've been looking forward to this since I read.
No. Alright, I'll go first.
So the tubes have an earthen floor, which is packed to a smooth stone-like consistency. So it's earthy smelling, but these are old enough. It's not stinky, smelly, gooey, icky, wet like sewers usually are.
Does that count?
Probably not.
We're not that far down, no.
Yeah, it's not that far down. All right.
These are just sewers. These are not the Underdark.
You probably need like or a natural explorer or something like that.
All right.
Okay, so
do we
give
want
me
the?
give me a single file order.
Yeah,
All right.
I think probably should be one of the rangers going first, so they can lead the way.
Valk will go first, and I think Father Asterius should be in the middle. That way, we all benefit from his aura.
You want me to go? You want me to go second?
No, the big guy needs to go last, just in case he gets
Well,
stuck.
The bugbear and the
Yeah.
dragonborn are both pretty big.
Yeah, if you get stuck behind in front of us, there's no way we can get past you.
Yeah,
Actually, for each of
and
you,
that goes for
what are your dexterities?
0.
Okay.
Are you asking everybody?
No, just
20
the two of
modifier.
them. Just the two of them. Just Bryggen and Asterius. Is
Oh.
how deftly are they going to be able to squeeze in here?
Not very.
I was going to say, because Valk is an 18 modifier.
Okay. Well, Bryggen's not going to have to.
Or a 4.
Asterius is going to have the most trouble here.
Maybe we should have a series first if we don't have a time limit.
So you can push.
No,
Yeah.
that's gonna lead us to him getting stuck in front of us. Then we're gonna have to eat our way through.
So we can just push him over. True.
Or we can get a snack.
Wait. I have an idea.
Is it eating him?
No.
It's close. I don't know how he feels about oil.
Deep fried dragonborn.
I should be thankful I'm not golden.
Anyway, my point stands in that Valk is probably gonna have to lead the way because I'm sure this is gonna require some survivability.
Survivability, yes. I'm gonna put it like that.
As long as we don't go through any water, I should be perfectly fine.
Don't
Let's
worry.
Okay.
Tina
Well,
can cover.
So finish the order then for where Bryggen and Asterius are going to go in the line.
Oh, sorry, no, I'll go. I can't move myself back.
There we go. Oops.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know where you want me.
Okay, so Asterius
That's
is at the back and Bryggen is right in front of Asterius. We got the large ones in the back and the smaller ones up in the front. Okay, so Fiona and Eliwick are not going to come through with you. They're going to wait at the Cracked Crown for you.
Oh, of course they are.
They have a guard
Yeah.
horse.
They're non-combatants.
Yeah.
Okay, so the earthy smelling tunnels are cool and dry and surprisingly clear of clutter or obstacles, likely because the merchants have been using them. The close confines force you to travel single file, though occasionally the tunnel opens into a wider junction, but it never gets any taller. Following the directions that Eliwick gave you it's not terribly difficult. It's not long before you arrive at the unexplored section of the tunnels leading in the direction of the library. It's obvious that no one has been down that way, as the tunnel is filled with cobwebs.
Great. Cobwebs.
What do you see up there?
Perception check or investigation. Which do you want?
Give me perception.
Why is it always perception?
Shouldn't
Because
it
we
be
have it
that
in
good?
for you.
Well, investigation is you go based off of like what you can like piece together in your head. Perception is like what do you see, what do you perceive, what do you hear.
Yeah, no. So what do I see besides cobwebs?
You see an occasional little spider, but you mostly just see cobwebs that looks like you'll be able to brush through fairly easily.
All right, let's go.
Going forward, keeping an eye out for any large spiders or anything like that. Traps, spiders, ambushes, whatever.
Okay. Well, so you have sticky webs kind of over your face as you try to brush them off as you go through. The sleds are a little bit noisy as they trundle along, but it's not actually that difficult. And you come upon another intersection here that has 3 other exits and is roughly 30 feet square, and it's still only 3 feet high. There's a small jagged hole in the ceiling here. Someone has been using as a refuse depository. So there's a pile of refuse, moldering foodstuffs and trash and the like in the center of the room. And you hear something crawling around.
Okay.
what's that?
So, what do I see? Do you want another one, or can I carry it over?
You can carry it over. So, what's your dark vision again?
60.
Oh God, it's these things.
Oh,
All right, so I'm gonna draw here. We have the
wall we're in, the
the
tunnel, I mean.
hall you're in that opens out into a, what did they say, 30 feet square?
Yeah.
10,
Yeah,
20.
I do remember this fight was a pain in the ass.
I remember my kobold basically they just want to be freeing them.
Okay.
And what of the room? I see the hall, but I don't see the room.
Do you see the box I just drew?
No.
I do.
Oh, wait a minute here. Let me try this. I think I drew it on the jam layer.
Now I can see it.
No, someone else did some too. How about that?
That'll do.
Okay.
Can you see the
Okay.
gray lines now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
There
the
we go.
black lines, but okay.
Yeah, black. It looks great because it was
And
on the
how
jam
high
layer.
is
3 feet.
the height? Never changed.
And
Okay, the
you
height
are
never
all
changed.
prone.
What in the name of Avandrus, though? These things.
Okay.
Disgusting creatures I've met before. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
I am going to get off the sled, crawl ever so silently that I can.
Mhm.
I'm going to try and make it over here without getting seen, so that I make room for everybody. If that works, I'm going to Hunter's Mark the farthest one. And I'm going to cast... Didn't work. Why didn't it work? It's not working. There it is.
Isn't Conjure Barrage a spell?
Yes.
Then
But
you
I'm not
can't
taking...
bonus action Hunter's Mark cast and cast a spell. It has to be a cantrip.
No, I'm carrying it over. Has it been...
He's basically
How long
saying
has
he's waiting a turn, but that's kind of impossible.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not-
no, you're not. No, you can't. It's been too long. You cannot just transfer your hunter's mark.
Oh,
You would have to
okay,
recast
then I
it.
won't. Okay, I'm not going to do the Hunter's Mark. I thought I still had a little bit of time.
Oh, that's
So you can't cast spells silently.
yeah. And what's Conjure Barrage's components?
It is...
And give me the description.
It's just a piece of ammunition. Just a piece of ammunition. You throw a mat... Let me just see if I can't...
So it's just
Not though.
material.
It's just material.
I'm not sure about
Basically,
that.
you throw a non-magical weapon or fire a piece of non-magical ammunition into the air to create a cone of identical weapon that shoots forward then disappears. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed a dex save or take 3d8 of damage. If they pass, you take half of it.
I'm looking at the spell
Verbal
right here.
semantic
It's
material. I mean, it's gonna be pretty obvious he's attacking them, so it's a moot point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna go into initiative after this.
All right, what are you doing, Valky?
Okay, all 3 of them pass. So they take half.
Yeah. Half 3d8. So 8 damage total across, or for all 3.
Okay.
Oh, Valk, I guess we're fighting him. She's gonna start like furiously crawling forward on her hands and knees, pushing herself forward on the cart. If
Fortunately,
she
you're
can get
next.
to here, is there any room to like half stand in here, or is it still just like
It's
crawling?
still crawling.
So
Everyone
we're all
is prone.
Small creature.
So
Everyone
every
is
single
prone.
attack against us is advantage. Oh boy! All right. I guess we all gotta squeeze in here. All right. She's going to move to here and is going to start attacking this thing. This is gonna be a horrible fight. If we're prone, that means all attacks are at disadvantage and all their attacks are at advantage. Alrighty.
Bryggen's is 16. Okay.
Just pulling out her blades. 3 attacks. All right. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Look, lucky for us, we all entered the order in order that we were in the hall, so there shouldn't be any binds.
That's serendipitous. First damage with sneak for 24. Then second attack with her short sword. Slash, slash, slash. All right. She does not want these things to be attacking, getting anything done. So she's going to make this menacing attack. So an extra D8 on it. It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, and another 15. All right.
10 it fails. So it is frightened.
All right. Then because she doesn't want these things getting around, she's going to actually no. She had 30 feet of movement bonus action. I think that's as far as she can get.
Well, prone, you can only go half of it, right?
Yeah. So let me go my measuring tool. I think I'm at my measure. Yeah, that's as far as she can get.
Okay. Tina.
Well, I can just get to where I am, depending where Lara is on which square. Because you're in both squares as far as I can see.
Sorry, bonus action swing.
Why are you bonus
Can
actions?
you already...
Oh, sorry.
Because I was
I
was,
moved on too fast.
1, 2. No, I was one who said it. I was just like, wait, bonus action. I didn't use my bonus action to dash, so I can do that. All right.
It is frightened
All right.
no more.
All right.
I should leave the dead body there though, because it's kind of an obstacle. Actually, I'm gonna do that.
It's definitely an obstruction.
Well, luckily, Ambusher does give me some increase. Till I can get to just... And soon after on my body, I'm going to take a pepper out it, and cast a 3rd level dragon sprout.
That is such a good spell.
Okay, and which way are you aiming it?
I'm going to use my action to aim it towards... Let's see. I believe it's like a...
Is it a cone or a single?
It is a cone.
Oh, so it'll hit both of them.
Yeah. I am away from my teammates because I was just like right next to me.
Although, if I wanted to be mean, I could give the one behind the dead body cover.
Anyway.
Dex saves.
Yep. All fail.
Both fail.
They take 12 fire damage. Yes, I chose fire damage because I believe Tia spotted these things before while chasing the person in Scroll Thief.
Yes, you did see them then. Okay, anything else?
Anyway. Nope. I'm basically just. I have no movement, so no.
Let's see. This one sort of goes back and forth a little bit trying to get at you, and it can't get at anybody. What's its
I think I
distance?
get
Its reach of
spotting
10
one.
feet.
I'm 15 feet away.
Yeah, no, it can't get at any of you. It just goes back and forth in kind of a frenzy. Okay, Bryggen, you are 5, 10, 15, 20. You could move, well, you probably, I mean, you're prone, so you can only move half the distance. There's 20 feet clear to where, and then Tina is sort of blocking the entrance. There is a dead, there's a dead beastie, well, there's a dead beastie immediately on the other side of Tina. There's a live beastie right on the other side of that, so that's 40 feet from you, one kind of to the side, 35 feet to you. If you get to the end of the tunnel, that would still put you...
What's
you
his
could
movement speed?
just barely... Yeah, what's your movement speed?
It's 30.
Okay, so you
Alright, so if
can't
you
quite get
dash,
to the end of the
you get up
tunnel. Yeah.
here.
He cannot get past Tina.
Oh.
So if he dashed,
Well-
he could get up to immediately behind Tina. But that still puts you, well, that puts you 15 feet away, but you've used a dash from one of these beasties. And, well, yeah, it would be disadvantage anyway, because you're prone.
Yeah, that.
Trying to get, you'd have to kind of
that'll
aim
be
between
fine.
Lyra and Tina.
Yeah, but I already used my dash, so I'm fine. I don't want to waste my action surge or anything.
Okay. So this other one, oops, wrong tool, moves up a little bit, and it bites at Lyra.
I'm not 10 feet away
Alright,
from
as it
her,
bites down
am
at
I?
her, she is going to start just like fireman's rolling away, and as she comes up, she is going to riposte,
Okay.
and is going to stab at it.
It is now within 10 feet of you, Bryggen, because it moved up.
Alright.
Okay, so
25 to hits,
That will hit.
and I think he moved within the range of his 15 feet. I
Yeah,
don't
he
think
did.
does.
Yes, he
Bryggen,
did.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
That will miss.
And stepping up at him, this one does get sneak attack. And you know what? She is going to attempt to fear this thing so that its attacks are normal against her. So it takes 19 points of damage, and then it needs to make another saving throw, please.
This times it makes the throw. Makes
All
the
right,
save.
it's going for prey. All right, that is her reaction.
Okay. And it is using its tentacles to attack Falk.
Miss.
Yes, it did. Okay, brings you to your turn, Falk.
Okay, so bonus action, Hunter's Mark. And I'm going to 1, 2. Is he dead yet?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay.
Even at
and,
disadvantage.
I'm gonna 10 or 10, 20, 30, not enough.
You can only move 15 feet. Oh, you can only move half of your movement speed because you are prone.
Yeah, I'm counting each square as 10 instead of
Okay.
5. 10, 20, 30. Let's try it. Actually, hold on. We're not going to move 30. We're going to move 10. And then we are going to... I use both of my regular actions So we're gonna stop there. I was gonna try and sneak an arrow attack in, but then I realized I used both of my attacks and not my bonus.
Yep.
I did use my bonus, so I'm good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Father Asterius. You are back of the
Asterius
pack.
is gonna move. Yeah, he's gonna move there. Can't really get anywhere else.
No, and it's
Uh,
quite bollocksed up with large bodies between you and it.
I don't know if he'd be able
Alright.
to see anything going on up there. So
No.
yeah, I don't. He wouldn't really.
That is
cast
that
spell
yeah, that one's
there.
an impenetrable barrier for viewing. It's gonna even if you could see around Bryggen, you cannot see around that carrion.
Alright.
Yeah, Asterius is just gonna not do
Yeah,
anything.
sorry, I know my big furry butt's in the
I'll
way.
dash. I guess I'll dash to there.
So Bryggen, you are sort of squished between Asterius and Tina. And it is Lyra's turn.
Alright. These things are kind of like round rhombus. Can Lyra like using her like daggers to like pull herself forward? Can she like sandwich herself in between them and crawl towards this thing between?
No. You can try pushing one of them out of the way.
I'll just go around then.
And you
Alright,
cannot get past either Falk or Tina.
So yeah, I guess I have to try to push it because there's no other way for me to get to it. Well, can't I move through friendly spaces for half movement?
I think we're
No,
already
it's
at
only
half movement.
it's only 3 feet tall in here. You cannot squeeze past them. No.
All right, can I see any part of it?
Yes, I would give you line of sight there between the two of them.
All right, then she is going to sheath the blades and pull out her short bow, since I don't think she could even draw her longbow in this cramped condition.
I don't think so. No, it's probably longer than 3 feet.
And she is
You
going
have to talk to Mommy or
fire
Daddy about
2
donuts,
short bow
and they're
shots
probably going to
towards
say
it.
no.
All right,
Those
I don't
both
think
hit.
there's any way for her to. I guess she theoretically could have tried to hide, but moot point. Hitting it for 9 and a 6. All right. I guess she'll move to here then to give some options for moving around.
Okay. Tina.
All right, I'm going to try to move here.
Okay.
Her. And I believe I can still see it.
Yes,
see,
you
like,
can see it
this
there.
part. Well, I'm going to use my action to breathe fire at it again.
Okay.
Boom.
Ha, 12 again. If
And
they
it
don't
fails.
have advantage,
Yeah, no, they don't have
will
advantage. It
fail.
fails.
So,
Old-
another 12
This thing's
fire.
looking pretty crispy.
Old sewer drainage, pile of refuse, methane.
No. Sorry.
Don't worry. Don't worry,
Boom.
logic doesn't work
Not
here.
that much there. No, there's enough ventilation. The methane's not building up here.
So, it probably stinks a lot worse in here than it did
Yeah.
before now.
Yeah, I mean, it's rotten food and these critters in their waste. So, yeah. Anything else, Tina?
That is it. Unless I really want to just get rid of my dragon's breath, which I don't. So, yeah.
All right. So you just breathed fire at it, and it doesn't like that. It cannot reach you with its bite, but it can reach you with its tentacles.
Alright. Be warned, if it hits, shield. Well,
24,
shield
it
goes up, but still.
hits. Okay, I need a Constitution save.
Shame that.
Constitution.
Yeah, yes, I already know that I'm not not close enough to father to the paladin. I don't know. I'm not going to try to say your name and butcher it.
Asterius. Okay, you failed. So you take 5 poison damage and you are paralyzed.
And yeah, believe. Well, if it did have advantage before, now it has the ability of advantage and crave me.
Okay, and that's all it can do. Which brings us to Bryggen. So Bryggen, you are only like 20 feet away from the thing. However, there's a dead carcass in front of you blocking you from it. You could move if you move 10 feet kind of over to the side, you could reach around Tina's unconscious form. You would be 15 feet from it and you could try to poke at the carrion.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, so from there I'll allow you to reach around Tina's unconscious form. Because she's not just prone, she's lying flat. Oh, she's not unconscious, she's only paralyzed. Okay, anyways.
I am incapacitated.
I will allow you
To
to sort of reach between Tina and the dead carcass. But a 12 will miss.
Okay, and then second attack.
A 21 will hit. Okay, and you have another dead carcass.
And y'all were worried about that battle.
Not really.
Okay,
No,
so
It's just more a pain in the ass battle, honestly.
Yeah.
It kind of helped that we killed like 2 of them before they could do anything.
That's true.
Val's kind of looked through the very briefly, just scan over the pile of refuse, make sure there's nothing that we can use in there.
Would you move? Like she'd like elbowing, like stand behind your button. It smells horrible in here if you set all
and
this
bring
shit on fire.
bring your cards. Okay, Tina, give me another con save, please.
All right, sure.
And you are within the paladin's range now.
Sure. I mean, you could just wait a minute and it goes away.
Yeah. I'll waive it. So you eventually come out of the paralysis. So as you're looking around, you know you're still a distance from the library. You suspect that. Oh yeah, you're all fine. You suspect that the one straight ahead around here is the direction you're going to need to go to get to the library.
Does it seem like either of these ways goes very far?
Well, they go,
Right.
but it doesn't look like they head the direction you think you need to go.
Do they look like a way out of the town, though?
No more so than the direction you came from.
All right.
All right. Down this tunnel.
To the library.
Okay. And
Let's get back in line.
And you don't go
This
too
time
much
I won't
further.
just go randomly attacking things, I promise.
I don't think you had a choice. You can't all sleep.
Also, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
It does seem quite doubtful.
Okay, so as you continue on a ways, and it winds a little bit, but it seems to be heading generally the right direction, you come to a dead end with an iron wrought trapdoor clearly visible above you.
All right.
Traps? Any traps on the trapdoor?
Okay.
I'm going to try and open it while keeping an eye for tripwires or anything like that.
Okay, well, it appears to be old and rusted. Looks like probably from moisture. You do not see any traps.
Okay, what would you need from me to try and open this thing?
Well, how would you attempt to open it?
Uh,
You do see that it's locked.
I do see that it's locked. So, first
do you
things
need me
first.
to squeeze up there?
How's that?
Lyra, are you assisting Volk?
No, I mean I can.
So
I was
yes.
gonna say is like if you need any help, I can help with that.
Yes, so he's assisting me.
I didn't say that before you rolled.
I'm feeling benevolent. Okay, it is a very
Yay.
tricky lock. However, with Lyra chattering over your shoulder saying, no, over that way, you do, it does click and open. And so you're able to push it open. It opens up. And I mean, you're only 3 feet high. It's very easy to climb up in there. You seem to be in a storage closet.
All right. Is there enough room for all of us to get up, or do we need to make room in the storage closet?
Well, we'd have to all come out to go turning around to get back where we were anyway. So let's climb up and see what's what. Don't make a lot of noise.
Valk's already going to climb up. He's going to look at the area, assuming if it's a normal storage closet. He's going to try the door out of the storage closet. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Being careful for traps or any enemies behind the door. I'm going to crack it open and then slowly open it while I'm scanning to make sure no traps, no enemies, anything like that.
Okay, and you slowly open it. And this looks like an area that is pretty much unused within the library.
All right. Val's going to shout out to Lyra. Go ahead, guys. Come on up. And I'm going to go into stealth, draw my bow just to be on the safe side while everyone comes up.
You shout and then go into stealth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's everyone else's process while you guys.
Starts swearing to her under her breath as she comes up. She always carries one. All right, come on up.
Okay. So, how are you going to tackle this?
Well, what do we see?
You see you're in a back area of the library.
All right. Assuming that this place is entirely encompassed by a bunch of vines, I guess we could always just call out for him.
Hold on. As Valk was in the back part of the library before, and assuming that the library layout has not changed, because of Scroll Thief, would I have a general idea of where we needed to go to get to the offices and whatnot?
Maybe vaguely. There's enough disruption here you don't recognize exactly where you are. You can probably figure out, because you would recognize, sort of arterial routes, for example.
All right, let's just go and look around. I don't think there's anything in here aside from probably our person we're trying to help. So let's just go searching around, see if we can find him.
Let's do it.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Are you guys going to go as a group? Are you going to divide and conquer? Are you going to stealth or go fast?
I
can do both.
Yeah, let's let Valk and Lyra, the stealthy guys, go one way, and all the big bad, non-stealthy guys go the other way.
All right. Hey, breaking the first rule of D&D.
Yes.
Never swing the party.
I mean, it's a library.
What is this D&D that you speak of?
This is not Tina talking. How you turn this voice off?
Yeah, I mean, that's the way we should do it. Yeah. And Valk is going to go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace on himself and Lyra. Because as soon as the other guys leave my area, it's not going to work.
Anyway, I'm going to watch over the 2 other guys that the other people don't want to. And make sure they don't get into trouble.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not that dumb of a bugbear. I actually have intelligence.
That's fine, but since the 2 scouts are leaving, you need me to scout you out.
Okay.
Okay. So, the stealthy 2 heading around. you find the place, actually for all of you, the place is quiet, seems kind of deserted, seems, the air is kind of musty, there's just a whole disused feeling. You know how that is, where everything sort of feels kind of not quite
Yep.
right, just in a disused area. So Lyra and Volk, you do come across, as you've gone up one level, you do see kind of a light glimmering over in the corner. And as you stealthily approach it, it looks like someone was just there. There's an open book on the table with the little oil lamp casting light on it, but you do not see anyone at the moment.
Lord Sage, are you? Hello.
Give me a perception check. And the other three, Tina, Asterius, and Bryggen, go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Sure. Keep in mind, anyone who's watching me with dark visions cannot see me. Unless
You
there's
can't
light
see
here.
me.
How about
But you make a
natural one
racket as you move.
disadvantage?
How's the bugbear the only one that's quiet?
Da-dum.
Yeah, I knock off our series of bugs as I move.
Okay, so the other team, so you also came up the stairs, and you were sort of headed the opposite direction of Lyra and Falk. And as you turn a corner, a half elf bumps into you, and squeaks and panics and starts to turn around and head back away from you.
Hey, wait.
Lord Sage, wait.
Tina has been in Scroll Thief, so she knows that area too.
Yep.
That is, you've been in Scroll Thief.
Yeah, I have it open.
Did
and I
you
have been
meet?
instructed.
Did you meet the Lord Sage?
I believe
The
so.
one that rambled on?
No. She was the chief scribe.
Yeah,
I
but
believe-
we met
Oh,
the
but
Lord
no.
Sage because she was summoned.
No, she took you up to, no, you actually didn't see the Lord Sage in that one. Okay, but anyway, so Tina, you are trying to reassure, give me a persuasion, perhaps? And Asterius and Bryggen, are you, either of you doing anything with this?
I was trying to help him. Like, Lord Sage, we're here to rescue you. We're here to
Yes, we are here
get
to.
you out of this place.
Tina,
Do
give me persuasion with advantage.
Do I have to make the persuasion check?
Can I make the persuasion check?
Father Asterius, step forward. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
I'm using my channel divinity. It's the only reason.
Okay, that's okay, fine. He sort of calms down a little bit and says, What are you doing here? How did you get in here?
Through the sewers.
We have garnered some help from people living here, yes.
And what are you doing here? And at this point, Lyra and Volk, because you heard this exchange, and so you come up behind him and just sort of emerge out of the shadows.
Boo.
Ah!
Boo.
So, are we still in darkness?
Yes.
He can't really see me. All he sees is just a voice coming out of nowhere.
Are you the Lord Sage?
Yes, I am, and I know you two. Pointing to Lyra and Volk. Because you saw him at the tower when he sent you off to the Dark Sorcerer's Pyramid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, she would recognize him then.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that was just for me. I'm just. Right.
Yeah, it's like back in July or something.
We were sent to get you guys out of here. Are you ready to move?
Oh, Yes. Do you have a way out of here? The dragon imprisoned me
It's
here.
it's not the cleanest, but it's definitely a way. Are you the only one here?
Yes, I'm the only one in the whole building. I took advantage of the quiet to get some reading done. I don't know what the dragon has planned for me, but I'm sure he has plans.
How do you feel about sewers?
How wet?
Drier than most.
Okay, lead on.
All right. Just real quick. You wouldn't happen to know if there's a way to get into the holding area of the castle from here, would you?
Other than going in through the main offices at the gate? No.
All right. Yeah. Okay. This way.
Okay. And you pretty easily, get back down into the sewer and into your sleds. It's an easy step down in the closet and down into the sleds. And you did actually bring a spare one along for the Lord Sage. And it's pretty easy to retrace your way back to the cracked. What's it? Where did I have you?
The cracked crown.
Yes, thank you. The cracked crown. And so the two of you managed to come out. The two of you. The group of you manages to come out and rejoin the two of them, Fiona and Eliwick, at the cracked crown, and who look very relieved to see the Lord Sage with you. Well, so that went well, I see.
Yeah, it could have gone worse. There's a bunch of weird things in the sewers, but that's part of the course. This tunnel things that we were using to get to the library, do they lead anywhere near the castle?
Well, let me see. The closest is going to be...
How many more people do we need to pick up?
I think one more.
Just
One
the
more.
guard captain, or the gray Gessel Grey Castle.
Well, no, I think this is going to be the closest because the rest head, further east and into the other part of the town. Let's see, we have an opening at the Laughing Goblin and one at Nat's and one at Ernst's Livery. But no, I don't think anything's going to get us closer. I mean, well, Madame Fiona's would have been the closest, and I gather that's no longer accessible.
All right. What do we know, or what do you all know about the holding area? Because you said there were rumors that she was captured. Where would they take her exactly?
Well, I mean, what it said was, let's see, do you remember what the dragon said? I don't remember what the dragon said. And the Lord Sage speaks up, and he says, we had heard word device. Okay. I did not put a marking next to it. Well, let's see. I mean, he made an announcement. He was so pleased when they captured Jessel that I mean, he announced it over and over and over again. I mean, he announced that she was being kept in the jail right under the gate, I think. I don't think he said anything other than that.
All right.
But there have been a couple people who went to try and look for her, because we tried to get, we were trying to get her out, but nobody who's gone into the gate has returned. Gee, that doesn't sound familiar or anything.
Well, I was going to say, why is that always the case?
Yep.
But you brave adventurers.
Sounds like we just need to be more prepared than they are.
And my cup
Let's
is
get
empty, so
going.
I want to take another real quick break and go refill my cup. So we shall be right back.
All
when we're
right.
done.
Do you
Yay.
want to
Alright.
take a short break, short rest in
Yeah.
game, so we can bind up any kind of wounds they might have?
Your characters could
Yeah.
take a short rest here in the Cracked Crown if you'd like. Yes.
All right.
Alright.
What about Pass Without Trace?
You rang.
Okay, so you are at the Cracked Crown, and you are going to attempt to go to Stoyano Gate up here. Come up.
All right.
Oh,
You're
I
pretty
gotta
good at
read.
making us quiet. I'm pretty
Yep.
good at being quiet.
So
And we've actually been through there before. I've had to move through that spot in the past. I could probably give us I know the way pretty much up to the gate and a little bit past it. I once had to take care of a person that was in one of those towers.
Hang on. Roll 20 is not behaving.
Oh, we had to too. We had to rescue the orc that was in the cell.
Yeah, and Lyra had to Assassin's Creed silence somebody.
Oh, we weren't quite. We got the orc out, and then we jumped from roof to roof, then down to the ground, and yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
That sounds like that was a fun one.
Yeah, and that was no, that wasn't Lyra. That was one of your other ones, wasn't it, Theo?
I don't remember this.
Okay.
I don't think this was the group that I was in.
I thought it was. Anyways, that's not this adventure, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so how are you going to proceed towards Stoyano Gate?
I
Quietly.
think definitely.
Stealthily?
Yeah,
Well, me and
he-
Lyra know this area pretty good because we've both been through there.
Yeah.
I mean, so
And I think you guys have actually
Fiona.
been, some of you at least have actually been in the offices at Stoyano Gate.
Mhm.
Anyone who was in, I don't remember which ones. In any case, some of you know that area. Okay, so I will, but between Pass Without Trace and Stealth and knowing the area, it is now the very early hours, probably like say 2 or 3 a.m. pre-dawn. Still very dark, still very quiet, still very misty. Somebody give me a perception check. Okay, you guys hadn't really noticed before, but as you're traveling down, you've now started noticing that there are little sort of greenish clouds that drift by periodically. None of them have come too close to you yet, but you have sort of seen that go by, and it has seemed a little on the odd side to you.
Valka, you've seen something like that before? If I didn't know better, they'd say that mist had a mind.
I would say so as well. That's what it seems to me. I'm gonna make a history check, but I don't believe I've seen anything like that.
9.
Sorry, that was insight.
It doesn't matter, you didn't roll. No, that doesn't come to mind.
I don't, but
Other
from
than,
my
well,
history... Go ahead.
actually, those of you who were here when the dragon attacked, that this looks like the acid clouds that were around at that time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, when the dragon first got here, Lyra, there were these acid clouds that followed. That might be what that is. I'm leaning toward that.
Alright, well, we've avoided him so far, so let's keep that going.
Yes.
Okay. You do hear a patrol off in the distance for a while, but they don't come closer to you and they don't seem to notice you. And you come up to the plaza right outside of Stoyano Gate.
Alright, holding up a finger, Lyra would like to get a quick look around and see if, because she would know like which way to go from here, right? She's been here before.
And you know you need to go into the door into the right, the tower on the right hand side of the gate.
Yep.
Or where the
she'll go ahead
offices
and do
are.
that.
Oddly enough, you don't see anyone around at the moment.
They could be looking for us. Alright, she'll wave everybody forward and then we can move in.
Okay. The
Val's
office.
gonna send up. Thank God for shift change.
The office door is locked.
These fools.
Yeah, it's like 2 thieves. And that's a threat.
Oh, you actually managed to get in pretty easily.
I bet Volk was even looking.
Probably not. He's probably looking over to see if Lyra was checking up on him and all, and it just sort of clicks in. So as you...
Nah, what actually happened was he was looking away and Lyra just moved his head. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so there's no one in here. However, I mean, the office looks pretty much as usual with, desks and papers and so forth at the duty officer's desk and all around there.
The last time I came through here, we had to go. We could check upstairs. Is there a downstairs in this place? Does anybody know?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go quickly check upstairs, make sure there's nothing camping up there. I guess let's look around for a way downstairs.
So looking for a trapdoor. Got ya.
I'll head upstairs
Perception
and
or-
hear.
Actually, we're actively looking for something, so wouldn't that be investigation?
Give me perception first.
9.
That's actually should be willing.
Is that everyone or certain people?
Anyone who's looking around and wants to perceive something.
Yeah.
I was, but I didn't see anything.
There's always something.
Tina, you kind of think you might want to shuffle around on the desk. And Father
Ooh.
Asterius, you managed to find behind. Oh, where is it here? Oh, bother.
I think it's like underneath the desk. If I can.
Yes,
remember
it's
correctly.
underneath the desk. So Father Asterius, thank you very much there, Shadow.
No problem.
Asterius, you managed to find a trapdoor underneath the desk. And Tina, while you are sort of glancing through the papers on top of the desk, you find the duty officer's note that indicates that Jessel has been relocated to a new cell block beneath the station. And it has an interrogation schedule for her. It does not look
Father's
pretty.
gonna go, assuming that I see Father find the trapdoor.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go and get Lyra.
Well,
Lyra, did you give me perception, Lyra?
Well, I was.
Back a
Lyra
ways.
left them here. She found what she was looking for upstairs, so she wasn't sure if there was more holding cells possibly upstairs. So she was gonna quickly check to see if there's anybody up there.
And you don't find
Hey.
anybody up there. And you actually, let's see. Yeah, Lyra's passive is 18. And you notice it looks dustier than you would expect it to be.
Lyra.
Like nobody's been using it.
Yeah. The lower office has looked well used the way you would expect it to be, but the offices and rooms up here do not.
All right, coming to that conclusion, she'll start heading down.
anyway, I get both attention as well, Father Asterius. Looks like the who we're looking for has been put to a new cell. And I'm guessing from that trapdoor you found is where we're going to find them. Because it said they're
Alright.
below.
So with Valkyrie and Lyra coming back, and with Tina getting his attention, does the trapdoor look locked, or is it locked?
It does appear to be locked, yes. There's a padlock on it.
Do you need my help again?
He does not.
I think I got it.
He's got it. Okay, so it opens up to reveal a set of iron rungs leading down.
All right, let's go. It's probably going to lead towards the castle.
Well, let's move on.
Okay, so yes, as you get to about 30 feet down below, it does open into a passage that does indeed head towards the castle. And as you go a little bit of a ways, give me an order again. Lyra and Volker in front?
I
Yep.
assume so.
Asterius third.
Okay.
I will be fourth. Tina will be fourth as.
Lyra, you put out a hand to stop Volk because you've noticed something.
Stop!
There's sort of an odd patch in the stone. You can't really get a good look at it because you guys don't have any lights going. You're just working on that. But the shadows seem to be a little bit different at one point off the side of the room or the hallway.
Let me have a look. If I can't make any details without lights, and there doesn't seem to be anything immediately upon us, going ahead and light a torch to get some little bit of light going.
Okay.
And now everyone can see Tina.
Oh my God, you're so ugly. Ah,
I mean,
no
I
wonder
mean,
you hide in the
that's
dark
what-
all the time.
I mean, her charisma is 8.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
But with the lights,
Okay.
can I see what the?
It's
is?
an odd discoloration. It is noticeably darker.
Can we get walk around it?
Sure.
Or is it impeding our path?
It is not impeding your path. No.
All right, let's avoid that spot there. Don't trust it. Looks off.
When he says that, Valk's just gonna investigate it, not see
She-
anything.
Okay. It appears to be discolored.
Yeah, I got that. That's all I know. Dang it! So I'm just gonna step over it, make sure not to hit it. I'm gonna make sure to point it out to everybody else behind me.
I'm going to investigate because he is curious. And so
Okay. It is a discolored spot.
You know what? Screw it.
Press it and find out.
I mean, I could just shoot an arrow on it and see what happens afterwards, but we're in a hurry.
There's
Guys.
my time real quick.
Yeah, it's the discolored spot, but you already knew that.
All right, dousing the
Yep.
light then after being past.
And then Tina is invisible to everyone else again.
Okay. So you guys are continuing on?
Yes.
I'm gonna press it, but yes.
Yep.
Everybody
I
give
wanna
me a
press it.
con save.
Against.
Against, let's see, that's a good question. Poison.
Yeah, because we didn't see anything in front of us. It's just all right.
He probably is part of this color spot, probably.
Okay, so there's this cloud of gas that sort of fills the whole area, fills the whole passage where you are.
Is it Is it poison or?
It is a poison gas, yes.
Okay.
26 for the con save.
Yeah. Let's see.
And since Paradarius is in the middle, you also get a +5 to that save.
Well, that was with his +5.
Yeah, with
we all have a
Asterius'
+5 to
+5.
this?
Yeah, so with the +5, you guys are all okay. It smells really bad, but oddly enough, it seems to be traveling down the hallway with you.
All right, we're gonna move.
Let
Yeah.
me check the spells I have. Now, I don't have anything that can use.
Does it look like we can outpace it or right on us?
It's moving pretty slowly, so you could outpace it.
All right, if we get really tight, is this magic?
Looked at Volk being the person who has detached spells.
Yes, it's magic, and gee, now you can tell there's a glyph down there where that discolored patch was.
Hey, that discolored patch has a glyph. I'm going to try to shoot an arrow to activate the glyph. Will that have enough weight to set it off?
It's not a pressure glyph, so no.
All right, let's
It'll
move.
tick
Or
off
did
the
we
stone.
already
Anyways,
set
you
off
guys
by
are moving.
moving past it?
Yep.
We're moving. Let's do it.
Okay, so you managed to get past that, and so as you continue on, give me an what do we got here? Give me another perception check. Let's see, Vulcan and Lyra, because you two are in the front. Actually,
Oh,
Father
just those two.
Actually, Asterius, give me one too.
Uh-oh.
21.
Okay. Okay, so as you continue on, the passage opens up into what feels like a much larger space towards the end. You can feel sort of a soupy mist filling the area ahead of you, which kind of disrupts even your dark vision, being able to see the entire space. It has sort of an acrid smell like burnt tar, and the closer you get to it, the stronger that gets.
How far can we see inside?
It's pretty obscured, maybe 10, 20 feet.
Do we hear anything?
Yeah, you hear kind of a crackling above.
Looking up.
You can kind of sort of, well, the ceiling is kind of higher up than you can see through the mist.
Alright, I don't like not being able to see what's what. I'm gonna light a torch.
I'm gonna notch an arrow.
And as you've all stepped into there, a steel gate drops down, sealing off the passage behind you, and the mist starts to clear. You hear a loud
I hope
voice
everyone got
spewing through. What have we here? Heroes! Excellent! We have need of such entertainment as you bring. And the mist begins to clear, affording you a better view of the chamber you're in. It's a large pit.
Oh, excellent.
The fighting arena. Yeah.
Let's see here. What else do we have? The sides rise 20 feet to a steel lattice that allows you to see the chamber above, but keeps you enclosed. Hanging on one wall of the pit from the chains is an unconscious woman dressed in a shredded uniform of the Black Fist. And let's see, where are you guys here? Oh, there you are.
I think we'd be at an entrance somewhere. What's the dimensions of the chamber?
The chamber is... Let's see here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. About like that.
Alright, and where's the door we came in?
About like that.
Alright.
And
Guess we're
she's
probably
going to
all
be
over here
chained
then.
up over here. Okay, and in the pit with you... I don't want you to play here without some friends. Oops.
Let's see how many friends we get.
I know what we're about to face.
Do we see the dragon at all?
Because there was a
You
dragon.
do not
Do we
see
just-
it.
With
Alright.
detect magic up,
That's...
am I seeing anything hitting my radar? Shackles, holding her, or anything of the sort?
I think she's at a 30
Ah.
feet from us.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
She's like 90 feet away.
I forgot about the 30 feet rule.
Okay, so you see a large blue toad-like humanoid with wicked hooks protruding from its clenched fists. It's about the size of a large ogre, and it's flanked on either side by what looks like a guard in the Black Fist uniform with a green splash on the front of their uniform and a green cloth tied over their face, covering their nose and mouth. And the voice booms out, "Allow me to introduce..." Ugh. Guess who didn't practice? Zynekinkt, the jailer. If you can defeat him, and no one has, I'll allow you to leave.
Sounds like a challenge right up our alley. Can I fire my notched arrow yet?
Hold on a moment. Assuming that you can see us, you green scaly cur. She pulls out the sheet of black dragon skin. I took care of your friend, and you're next.
I hear laughter pealing above. Okay, and the
All right.
blue thing starts striding forward.
I had a notched arrow. Can I go ahead and
Yes.
fire?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'm actually going to aim for one of the blackfish, the top blackfish trailing him.
Okay.
And now it's just me rolling for initiative.
That's my
Let's see.
second
17.
one. That is my
Yep.
second one on initiative. As much as I love this character, goddamn, I need to play something with initiatives in my next game.
I don't think I've broken a 10 on initiative. It's going to be a 19 and a 21 for 2 hit for a total of 24 damage.
Let's see. Yours was
with the held action?
yours. Bryggen was 17.
I had
okay.
my held action. I had my held action before. I mean, as soon as we entered the room, I notched arrows.
Yeah, but held actions only get one.
Yeah, you only get one.
Well,
Where's your first one?
No,
19?
Okay, yeah, 19 for 11.
Okay, that one worked. Hits. Okay, that hits, and we are on starting with Tina.
Alright. No more pain. And she knocks a arrow directly at the fat one.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
18 magical piercing. Then she will use
Noticed.
bonus act.
It will use what?
I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay. Does that have an immediate effect, or does that just take effect on your next shot?
It's basically I choose a shot and it has an effect.
Yeah, okay.
But it's only for one shot. But also, Ambusher gives me a different shot. Another shot, I mean. So 20.
That will hit.
Alright. So that is 32 damage.
My blue beastie doesn't like you.
And I will now use my 70 boost speed because I gained 30 from the Zephyr Strike whether it hits or not, plus 10 from Ambush Shot to move far over here.
Okay. And blue beastie grins a nasty grin. And starts heading towards you.
All right. Does it look like he's going to dash, or is it like he's?
He does not look like he is going to dash. Lyra.
All right. Lyra has a face mask over. When she saw that they had face masks on, she decided to take a hint, and she is going to run forward. As she steps up and gets that close, does he do anything?
He does swipe at you with a claw.
All right.
And miss.
All right. Then she is going to riposte using one superiority die and using her reaction jab at him as she ducks under his attack. 17.
Hit.
All right. Jabbing him for 10. Then she is going to do her trademark Whirling Dervish. 1, 2, 3. So first attack, natural 20 is going to get sneak and another superiority die for
This is
a
going to hurt.
menacing attack.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt bad.
So
Owls,
taking 23, 31, 36.
He
All
really
right,
doesn't like you.
All right, that's the first attack. Second attack, 25 to hit. Does he, just for the purposes of this, gonna save for the menacing attack from before? So I know
Yeah,
if
just
she
like
needs
that
saving.
that was wisdom.
Yes, DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. All right, then these next two are just going to be straight. So 25 to hit for another 7, and then bonus action. How close are those guys? All right, you can't quite get to her. She is going to bonus action silver short sword and stab for 10.
2 people have taken actions, and my poor little thing's all shredded.
All
I don't know
right,
if it's gonna get another turn. I don't know if it's gonna get
she
another turn.
points
He's not
with
gonna.
her-
At this rate,
she
he's
points
not
with
gonna get
her-
another turn. No.
She points with her blade in the direction where she heard the voice, and then just stares in that direction. All right.
hmm Well, he's not going to muck with that. He is going to shoot at Father Asterius.
Nope.
Poorly. Okay, Bryggen, someone is measuring stuff out for you. You are 35 feet from the big blue baddie and 65 feet from 65 feet from each of the 2 veterans. The big blue baddie has Lyra in his face. That was what, 35 feet we said? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just saunter up 25 feet and take 2 swings at the blue thing.
Yeah, you're going to put him out of his misery, I bet. Actually,
I'm
about
gonna
20
try.
feet. I think he was only about 30 feet from you. That will miss. My blue thing might actually live past your turn.
Do I want to use Great Weapon again? Yeah, what the heck.
If you vaunt it, flaunt it.
That hits. What are you doing to my beastie?
A lot of damage.
And can you give me a strength saving throw? Because I'm gonna try to trick his butt.
It's probably dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
It drops.
No, you successfully tricked the monster into death.
How much feet was that?
You
You
used
moved
20.
20. Yeah, just.
And you are now
Aiming for the other guy.
currently, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. You're about 45 feet from the nearest of the 2 veterans.
Yeah, I'll just use the rest of my 10 feet just to move up. It's
Falk.
It's on our range for Great Weapon Masters. Bonus attack.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, the one that I already shot.
That 28 hits.
That is my turn.
All right, and the one that you shot rushes down over here and opens a door.
What?
Cracks knuckles.
Lara raised her. I mean, not Lara. Tina raised her bow.
And so behind the door, you can see that are not in the room yet. Another blue beastie. Okay, it
Oh,
will be
there's
his
the
turn.
second one.
Father Asterius.
Wow, I can't believe I get to move and do nothing. Has he opened that door?
The door is open, yes. You can see the beastie behind it.
You fool! I will cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to last very long. Inside a
I mean, they could say-
30-foot cube within range. Do you cast it on the
means I
other
can
side
hit-
of the door? Or you, oh.
I can cast it there and hit everyone.
Ew. Makes a wisdom save.
Spell save is 17.
I think your beastie's got advantage on it.
I don't know what that beastie is. I'd love to use one.
It's a slod.
Let's see. Yes, he
Slod,
does.
Of course.
It's a blue one. Yeah, the last time I played this, we were
Didn't
in
help.
very strong. and
Only
we were
one made it.
fighting-
Okay, so
And we were fighting two grave ones of these things.
Can it be Lyra's next dance partner that's still conscious?
yeah, so let's see. The other 3 are charmed.
And incapacitated has a speed of 0. They're not in this game in this fight for the moment.
Just as long as they don't take damage.
Ugh.
Just make sure to mark them so I don't make a mistake.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You can. Is that all you're doing, Asterius?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So while I'm working on this, Tina can. Oh, actually, wait a second.
Is something happening in this room? Or
Mhm.
Yep.
Ugh. Sorry, Roll20 doesn't like working with drawings.
Now that's thinking with portals.
Okay. Falk. Coming out of the grate envelops you with a cloud, a nasty smelling cloud. Give me a con save.
18.
It just smells nasty to you. All right, where did my turn order go? Here it is. Okay, Tina. What are you going to do with this mess?
Let's see here. I can see this over the dead body of this, right?
Oh, no, the dead body's pretty flat. You can see stuff over the dead body. It was just because the other
Alright.
room was so low that you couldn't see over them.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike again.
Okay.
And aim at this guy.
That's a
15
miss.
to hit? Alright. Well, either way, I still get the plus 30 to my speed.
Mhm.
So, all the way to Fire Asterius. Anyway, in the turn.
All right, let's see here. That blue slot is dead. The other one is charmed. Actually, I need to do.
All right. Hood down, rushing forward, blades in both hands. She is going to need to dash to get up to him, but almost like casually until the last step, and then dash forward. She is going to attack him twice. All right, 1, 2. All right, first attack. You'll get
Both
the
hit.
sneak attack. Doing 16. No sneak on the second one. So 11, 20, 27 damage.
Okay.
All right, then she has got some more movement. So that was 5. She can immediately spin on her heels and move right back over to here without getting attack of opportunity.
Yep.
All right, that's your turn.
All right. And he's going to shoot at Lyra. Wrong control.
Fumbles with it, shoots his foot. Ah!
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
He got really scared of my shot hitting him after seeing what I did to the slot. That's
So, Bryggen, you've got a dead slod immediately next to you. Straight ahead of you, 35 feet away, is the closest veteran. The other veteran at the door is something like 60 feet. Yeah, looks like 60 feet away from you.
Which one is the one that's not charmed?
The one in front.
The one immediately in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna send Somber over there and just swing at him twice.
I think the veteran at the door is not charmed either. Or is he charmed?
No, only one made.
Okay.
Only one made the save.
I just didn't get him updated.
Let's not add in.
15 will miss. 19 will hit.
Yeah, mid damage.
Yeah. He is bloodied.
And he's 15 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Falk.
I'm gonna use my interaction ability to wrap my cloak around my face to make a mask.
Okay.
Bonus action to move Hunter's Mark, and then launch
Your
2
target's
attacks.
not dead.
Oh, that's right. It's not 0. Okay. Never mind. I can't move Hunter's Mark. He's not at 0.
Okay. Those both hit. 15. He is looking pretty ragged.
And that'll be my turn.
Which brings us to
All right.
Asterius.
Right, Father, you got them stunned. What's the plan for getting them unstunned?
Oh, I didn't think about that one. Is he still up? Was he?
He is still up, looking very ragged.
Sorry, friend.
Second one hits.
9.
Still up?
He's
So I
hanging
can
on
reroll
by a
that too.
thread.
I
A
just realized I
beast.
can reroll that too. Hang on. Just
Which
Yep.
one did you re-roll?
the 2.
So it's 8.
he's a paladin.
Wait. What? Okay, I missed something
No,
there.
it-
What
it-
did you roll?
It's the fighting style.
Fighting style.
I know, I'm talking about you can use might.
So what?
He lowered
let's
his
see.
damage by 1.
He lowered his damage by 1. Okay.
Yep.
It would probably take 2 bee stings then to kill him.
I could smite it, but that would mean killing him, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Tattoo, it's a melee attack,
Keep to your
wasn't
principles.
it? Isn't it melee for your melee attack?
Could I non-lethally smite?
No.
Unless it's
Don't
melee.
think so.
Don't waste it.
Yeah, it's not worth 2 points of health.
I open it up for Tina.
Yep, and Tina's straight going to go for the kill. Assuming that nothing bad happens.
Okay, hang on.
I mean, to be fair, if they're going for the headshot thing again, that's pretty high AC to miss.
Who says I'm going for the headshot this time?
I mean, that's what the cool thing would be to do.
No. Tina's a military woman.
No guts, no glory.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
Excellent.
And more of the gas comes down through the grate. And Lyra, make me a con save.
Before the fight started, she covered her face. Does it help at all?
It gives you advantage.
All right, 15.
15. Okay. It just smells bad. Tina.
All right.
alright. How far away is fire terrorists again? I can make it after I shoot. I'm going to regularly shoot with no magic.
And who did you shoot? You're shooting
The one that is barely alive.
the combatant. Okay. Give me damage. Yeah.
10 damage. I show him the neck
Hold on,
or
guys.
whichever.
Val's gonna damn it, we're in turn order. I can't say anything.
Okay. Wait until it's part of your turn.
Actually, there are no combatants left.
It only lasts a minute. We had to get them.
Okay, so we got a few more turns. All right.
Yeah.
Tina, did you happen to go through that cloud around Lyra?
I tried my best to move away.
All right. Anything else?
No, I will be sticking to fire areas so I don't just stick that.
All right. Putting one hand over her face, keep the mask solid. She's going to rush out of the cloud and is going to bonus action dash to get up to this unconscious fellow here.
He's not unconscious. He's just charmed.
Ooh, okay, sorry, incapacitated.
Yes, he is incapacitated.
All right, and is going to jab at him with her first attack. So advantage for. All right, this one is going to get her sneak attack for 17,
Ouch.
26, 28 on the first hit. And then second attack, normal,
That hits.
21. Is it worth die? Yeah, I don't know what's going to come up next. For another 12. And then she has 10 more feet of movement, so she is going to move here, getting out of the line of sight of the blue thingy.
Okay, that brings us up to Bryggen. Bryggen, there's a couple of dead bodies around. You are standing within the paladin's aura. The nearest, everything that is still up is charmed. The nearest one is about 45 feet from you. You can't really, the other two would have cover because they're through the door.
Well, which one did he just hit?
The one that
dead.
Lyra just
He's
hit is
dead.
dead.
Oh.
If he moves
So
30
you could-
feet, you can hit him.
Yeah, if you move 30 feet, you would be able to hit the blue slot.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so you can hit through the doorway at the blue slot. You're 15 feet from it.
Yep. And since I have advantages, of course not.
You 13 jams into the door frame.
Okay. I'll take my second swing at least.
It's still incapacitated, so you
Yeah.
didn't incapacitated incapacitated.
Yeah, because
so
you
yeah.
didn't
okay.
actually. Yeah, you didn't hit it, so he's still incapacitated. So yeah, give us another roll. That one hits.
Knew we'd get there in the end.
Okay, that took a good chunk out of him. Okay, that was your 2 attacks. Can you do
Yeah.
anything else?
Nope, that'll be turn.
Okay, Bulk.
All right. Velk is gonna bonus action hunter, move my hunter's mark.
Now that your prayer mark is actually dead. Those both hit.
Yeah, and they both get
Yeah.
hunter's marks.
Give me a couple of hunter's marks.
For another,
Add another 9. 30 points total.
Okay.
That's
Anything
my turn.
else? That veteran's dead, and the other veterans are still incapacitated. Other Asterius.
Oh. It's
What
great having
havoc can you
one.
wreak now?
The same amount of havoc as usual.
Ooh, you're getting up in its face.
Yeah. Still a paladin. Either
Careful,
hit.
you're within Bryggen's reach. He might hit you. The second
Ooh.
one hits.
I am definitely smiting that second one.